There's a handful of tower defense style games out there on the PS4, and there's a new one called Iron Sea Defenders that has joined the battle. But is this a naval victory for gaming, or should we just let this one sink to the bottom of the ocean? Iron Sea Defenders is a rather casual style tower defense game where you're guarding your base from a variety of different nautical vessels. You're tasked with using the money that you're allowed to build up a small amount of cannons and the like to take on the oncoming horde of enemies. Defeating each one will grant you a little bit of more money, and your goal is to try to keep up your defenses, upgrading and building new ones to stop every one of the threats. You face wave after wave of enemies, and once you've cleared out all the waves for that level, you're granted with an up to 3-star rating, and then you move on to the next level and continue the process. The game slowly eases you in, introducing new types of your weapons, as well as new enemies to deal with, level by level. There's an okay variety to the enemies, and for your weaponry, you can upgrade them several times over, usually with multiple final versions for each of them, so you can decide which types of cannons you want to build, and certain ones will work best for different situations. There's also tactical commands you can pull off at any time, and these are on a timer to recharge once you use them, so you can summon things like a rain down of missiles, or stuff to set in the water that will slowly poison enemies that walk into it, but you'll have to wait a little bit in order to use them again. At the end of each level, you're given your star rating, or medal rating in this case, as well as you earn anchors. The anchors are then used to upgrade various stats, such as the total amount of health you'll have from the very beginning, as well as the amount of damage each of your types of weapons can do from the very start. You can buy more of these using microtransactions, but I found me being able to earn plenty of them throughout the gameplay, so I was able to upgrade and keep up with all the new enemy types. The game is broken up into 4 different scenarios with 80 levels in total. The other scenarios are locked from the get-go, and you have to earn a number of medals or 3-star ratings so that you'll be able to play the other scenarios, but honestly it's recommended to start from the very beginning and just work your way through. Though you can use microtransactions if you want to in order to unlock the scenarios and all the levels right away. From the technical side of things though, the game ran smoothly. I didn't run into major glitching, crashing, or slowdown of any sort. Iron Sea Defenders is available now on the PlayStation 4 for $6.99. It does not have a full trophy list or plat. Overall, Iron Sea Defenders is a pretty average style of tower defense game. It's one of those ones you can boot up for a couple of levels and then come back a little bit later for probably the overall most enjoyment. If you're someone who enjoys these very simplistic tower defenses, you'll probably have a good time. If you played Royal Defense from the same company that's also out on PS4, it's pretty much identical. The same types of enemies and cannons, just changed up a little bit to better represent the naval look to everything. With everything said though, I'm going to be giving Iron Sea Defenders an average 5 out of 10. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course I hope you enjoyed.